Hello, my name is Theodore. Thank you for taking the time out to interview me for the UX UI position. I have been creative my whole life, since as long as I can remember, since being able to draw in a notebook, a sketchbook, and I have a graphic design background. And since then, I've been, looking into, I tried some web development. Most recently I've been actually looking into like game development and things like that, but I really do care a lot about how the user sees like the web and other applications as that, what their experience is of using that, and that we want them to have a better experience using websites and applications. So I recently graduated from Design Labs with the UX UI design certificate. I went through that, and then beforehand I did like some web design and other things like that. But it's always been something creative, and that's something that I really enjoy doing, of being creative. So I'm just looking at a couple of questions here, as if someone is trying to interview me to have here. One question that I have here is describe. Let's see. Let's see. Can you walk through the design process from start to finish? So basically, from my understanding of the design process, is you want to do some research first, gather information. So you want to like research the topic, say, if you're doing it on Taekwondo, for example, or martial arts or something, you want to research what martial arts is or Taekwondo, unless if you already know it, but you still want to see what else is out there, what other websites, other companies are out there in that area of martial arts or Taekwondo. And then once you gather in the research, you want to do some interviews with other people. And once you do the interviews, you want to take that information from the interviews, create some user personas, and from that you can use that information to start sketching, then going to wireframe, and eventually prototype. But prototype is like the last part of the process. So you want to make sure to do good research on it, get enough information, gather enough like images and stuff that you might need for it, and then do the sketches after you get all that, once before you get to the wireframe and then the prototype. Let's see, next question here would be, let's see, what design tools are you proficient in, and which one do you prefer to use, and why? So most recently I really like Figma. Figma, I like using it because it does a lot of things. You can sketch in it, you can prototype in it, you can do wireframes in it. And it reminds me like a little bit of Adobe Illustrator, in the sense of like you can do some vector graphics in it. I sometimes even do some like Twitch emotes in there, so I like to be more creative in Figma. I also sometimes like doing using Affinity Designer as well. Again, that is another tool that I do like because it reminds me of Adobe Illustrator, but you just pay for it once, and I don't have to pay for it again. So I enjoy doing that tool. So Affinity Designer and Figma mainly. Let's see. How do you stay updated on the latest trends and have industry best practices. So basically, I do a lot of research on this. I'll go to like YouTube and see what other designers are doing. And there's other sites like Behance and even LinkedIn. Sometimes I look at, I think it's Awards. Awards is like another website where good portfolios are on there and things like that. So I will go to those places for a lot of inspiration, and I'm constantly hearing of other places from people on YouTube of where to go for inspiration. So sometimes I'll constantly be finding other new places from time to time of what comes up and what is a good place to look for inspiration. Let's see. I'm looking at another one here. Let's see. What role does usability testing play in your design process? And can you share a specific example of design change? Let's do. Can you share a project with balance user with business requirements? There's one other question I wanted to look at. What design tools are you proficient in? Okay. So there's how do you approach gathering user feedback, and how do you approach gathering feedback, and how do you incorporate it into your designs? So basically, based off the design process, when I interview people for whatever project I'm working on, so I will take what they said in the interview and really look at what is like a common theme of what people say throughout the interviews and try to incorporate that into the design of what is a good feature that could be used from those interviews. Whether I try to interview just like random people, other designers, or other developers. But yeah, I basically just write down everything that they say and try to, incorporate that into the design from looking at those same themes throughout what the other interviewers have said. Let's see. And then there was one more question I wanted to say. Okay, where do you see the future of UX UI design, and how do you plan to contribute to this evolution? So basically, I've been seeing a lot of layoffs on LinkedIn lately, but and everything going on with AI, but I am very passionate in UX UI and very determined to continue moving forward with this field, and I plan to just keep on trying to network with other people, try to stay active in looking for jobs or freelance, trying to keep on working on different projects. I've been actually trying to, look even on Medium, trying to write about UX, UI in a positive way, and just try to keep moving forward in that sense. And, I really truly believe that, AI is just another tool, and I feel like that's what I've been hearing a lot lately. Is just another tool is never going to replace other designers, and I feel like if you have determination and just want to keep working at it, nothing is going to stop you from moving forward with trying to get a job and keep going. So this is my practice interview. Actually, so anyways, thank you again for the interview. And I'll see you next time.